Hey everybody, it's Jill from nofolds.com. The other day, Michael and I introduced you to our new Spellbinders set of cherry blossom punches, and I had mentioned on the video that I wanted to save the cutout paper to make a project, and this is what I came up with the other day. So I'm going to show you how I use the negative space left over from the punches to make a really cool card. Here we go. I am just going to be using my color box inks today. One is a pigment ink, one is a chalk ink. They came together pretty well, so I'm not worried about that. I just have a plain sheet of cream paper here, and I did my branches first. If you're worried about it moving, about the paper moving, you can tape it down to your work surface. I didn't do that. I just kind of winged it a little, and I'm going to do the same today, and hopefully I'll have the same luck that I had the other day. Here we go. If my trusty assistant would open up my color box ink, that would be great. I'm just using a finger dauber, which is this little sponge-topped item, finger holder, and I'm just dabbing onto the cream. And the leftover space that got punched out makes for a nice stencil to create branches, and then I'm going to create the petals that go on top in just a moment. A little bit more ink. And you can, of course, vary your colors if you want to do different shades of brown. For the sake of the video and for time's sake, I'm just doing one shade of brown. But of course, you know, if you want to make it more lifelike, you can use different shades of brown, darker and lighter, anything that you might like. You don't even have to use brown if you want. If you want to use your imagination and create a different color branch, that's okay too. The sky's the limit. As you can see, it's slowly filling in, just daubering along. If you have a brush, you can use that kind of brush also, like a cotton ball if you don't have daubers. A paintbrush you could probably use. You could also use, if you've got glitter spray, anything like that, you could use that and spray it on there. I think that would be a cool technique as well, and you would still get the stencil effect. Here we go with the last one. A spritz, that's what I was going for, a spritzer. If you have spritzer, I know that is a very popular craft item. Currently, it's coming in all kinds of different colors, and you can spritz right on your stencil and come out with some really cool designs. All right. When you are happy with that, go ahead and remove your piece of paper. And as you can see, I've got some nice branches. Now I'm going to trade out my inks and trade out my dauber. Now I've got a pink dauber. You can use different shades of pink if you want to, any shade of purple, anything like that. And then what you do, you just kind of align your paper stencil with the branches, get some ink on your dauber, and just create some little flowers. It's very quick and easy. You can use different sizes to create different effects. See how that works. See, isn't that beautiful? Now just be careful not to do what I did and get your finger in the ink, because then you end up with a little ink where you don't want it. So just be careful when you're doing this project. Keep one hand clean. There. Also, with these little guys, since they're so close together, you've got to be a little bit more precise in your daubering, so you don't get a little wayward pink. Let's put a flower right there. I apologize for my very squeaky chair today. All this daubering. Even the room gets excited. A little one right there. As you can see, you just go along and fill it in until you're happy. Again, you want to be sure that you keep your finger clean so you don't end up like that with a little excess where you don't want it. But overall, you can see the cherry blossom technique coming together. And I'll turn it so you can see it. And then what I did on my sample card was I used my liquid pearls to create the centers of these flowers, and I even put little liquid pearls on my little butterfly friend down here. So that's the technique that I wanted to show you. I'm glad that it worked out as I anticipated in the video from the other day with our cherry blossom stamp set, and I hope you enjoyed working with me today in my craft room. Thanks!